I'm Reese Stein, at your leisure at one of the world's most infamous getaways. This is Hitler's mountaintop retreat, the Eagle's Nest in Bavaria. Enter this tunnel and you'll walk in the footsteps of Adolf Hitler. The 400-foot-long marble-lined tunnel is the only access to a polished brass elevator that carries visitors to this marvel of Nazi engineering. The Eagle's Nest sits perched on a rocky outcrop 2,700 feet above the valley floor. From this 6,000-foot peak, you get spectacular views. On a clear day. Hope you have better luck with the weather than we did. Today, the Eagle's Nest is more popular with tourists than it ever was with Adolf Hitler. Hitler came here only 14 times. He was afraid of heights. Eva Braun came here to sunbathe, or fog bathe, as the case may be. The Eagle's Nest was a 50th birthday present to Hitler. It survived World War II bombs and was occupied by the U.S. Army's Band of Brothers of HBO fame. The ornate marble fireplace surround was a gift from Mussolini. Today, it sports large gouges where American GIs chipped off souvenirs. Special tours of the Eagle Nest can be purchased in nearby Salzburg, Austria, one of Europe's great tourist towns. Salzburg boasts a spectacular setting, grand Baroque architecture, and a music tradition from Mozart, who was born here in 1756, to The Sound of Music, which was filmed here in 1965. It sounds hokey, but a guided Sound of Music tour is a great way to see the highlights of Salzburg. Marianne and I are joined by the Talbot family of Kansas with the first stop at the home which served as the exterior of the Von Trapp mansion. Tell me again what happened here in the movie.
Oh, do you not know?
No, I don't know. What happened here in the movie?
You don't? Well, Maria had been out with all the children that day playing and running. She'd made play clothes for them out of curtains, and they came back in the canoe, and there they ran into Captain Von Trapp and his girlfriend, and they all got so shook up that they fell out of the canoe and got sopping wet, and he was not happy and sent them on up to their rooms to dry out.
Our guide tells us the UR-16 going on 17 gazebo has been moved from the mansion grounds to make it accessible to the tours. But make no mistake, although out of place, this is the real thing. Since the sites are some distance apart, we get a great tour of the Salzburg countryside, although the purported climb every mountains would have actually taken the family right into Germany. They actually left by train in broad daylight for Italy before coming to America. Next stop, the wall and gate, which serve as the front of the mansion grounds.
With the guitar and the suitcase and the straw hat, and she was singing, "I have confidence." She was a little scared about what she will expect, you know, family with 7 kids. That might be difficult, but she made it,
And what was she singing again?
I have confidence.
Not going to do it.
No, I'm not a singer. If I would be a singer, I would not be a tour guide. I would be somewhere on the stage, you know.
Down the lane lined with the trees where the children climb to sing part of Do Re Mi to the Mondsee Chapel, 15 miles from Salzburg. It served as the wedding chapel, although Maria and Von Trapp were actually married in a Salzburg abbey and in 1927, not on the eve of the war. It's a charming Baroque chapel well worth the visit. Can you imagine getting married in a place like this?
No, I think that would be so romantic. I can't imagine. This is quite a church.
Can you picture Julie Andrews walking down this aisle?
Yes, well, and especially since, you know, the pictures in there, you can see the cameras and everything. But yeah, that would have been a beautiful wedding.
The tour does not include a stop at the St. Peter's Cemetery in central Salzburg, which served as the model for the Hollywood set where the escaping Von Trapps hide out and confront Rolf, but ends in the Mirabel Gardens in the middle of town, where much of Do Re Mi was filmed. Oddly, the movie was not an initial hit in Austria, and ambivalent Salzburgers had to be convinced these sites are worthy of special notice. The tours are now integral to the area's tourist economy, as the movie has become an international cult favorite. How cool is it to actually be here with it?
It is very cool to be here. It is very cool to be here, and more fun than ever because I'm with you.
Even jaded Rick Steves enjoyed the tour, but be ready to sing along. And non-Sound of Music fans might better opt for the Salt Mines tour or the many other visitor options in the region. I'm Reese Stein, at your leisure in Salzburg, Austria.